Alright guys, we got our first bite of the day. Oh man, this feels so good. Y'all don't know how long I've been wanting to catch a bass after fishing that catfish tournament all month last month. It's like I done forgot how to handle a bass. Wow. Check him out, guys. Lake X. Out here on Lake X with a little baby bass. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Black wacky.
What's going on, everybody? So, funny story about this fish. I'm sitting here throwing a square bill. I have my Ned rig just hanging in the water. I'm in about 2.8 foot of water. And I look down and my rod starts going crazy. I ended up catching this little guy. That's crazy. That's probably the second time that's ever happened to me, but that was pretty cool.
Might have learned something from you over the years, Jesse. Alright, check him out, guys. I ain't got the head cam on today. It's alright. I'll get back to that in the summer. We're warming back up to YouTube, guys. We're warming up. We're warming back up. We're going to let him go. Nothing crazy. Alright, guys. We finally got sat down out here doing a little bit of catfishing on Lake Michigan.
Ooh!
That's a nice one.
Yeah. What's going on, guys? So, sitting here, got another little fish. He's a fighter. He's not very big, but he is fighting. Man, does it feel good to get on some bass? Does it feel good to get back on some bass? They're not monsters, but man, it feels good. Been catfishing for the last few months now. I almost didn't even know how to throw a bass rod when we got out here.
Alright, guys, here we are on Lake Powell, Utah.
What's up, guys? So, I'm pretty sure in this fish's stomach is Wes's wacky rig set up. He just missed one right there. I threw back up in there and pulled one out. Like he's getting another piece of plastic, but.
All right, guys, we got these baits out for these peacock bass here in the Amazon. Old South American bass fishing.
All right, guys, got another bass here. Oh, off a dock. Look how white that bad boy is. We ain't got no stripe on him at all. Like very faint. Look at that.
Damn, he's white as he can be.
Another little, let's say it's a spot, but you can't see no spots on it. But still working docks with Mr. Fail.
Tell you what, guys, the end of the world ain't stopping nobody from fishing. Alright, guys, there's that fish. Them old flatheads. Check them out. That's what's up. I don't get to catch many flatheads this size, guys, and I'm very happy about this. I caught this guy on, let me see what rig I had on over here. I just had this guy sitting on the bottom. Nothing special about it, guys. Nothing special about the rigging, but here he is, and lovely fish, lovely fish. Jesse over there on a flathead too, guys. We might have found us a little hole. Anyway, as you can see, fishing up these slime cat rods, baby. These slime cats. I love them, man. I absolutely love them. I have no complaints about the slime. They are absolutely doing me well, and I'm enjoying fishing with them. They are some good rods, guys. Watch this, guys. I'm gonna make Jesse sleeping over there in that hammock. I'm gonna make him think his catfish rod done took off. Y'all watch this. Alright, guys, welcome to Cooking by the Water. On this nasty old cooler here, we're cutting up some peppers and some onions. Look at this beautiful piece of deer right here. We got some deer meat right here. I'm about to trim this thing up. Get some nice deer giblets out of this, baby. Look at that beautiful. Smells good. That's that good meat right there, y'all. And there we go, guys. Done deer meat with peppers and onions. Boy, look at the size of this. Look at this monster. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Yeah. Oh, bye, buddy.
What's up, guys? So we done ate, rested up, and come back out. First fish of the night adventure. Pretty good spot. Check that bad boy out. What's up, guys? Hopefully I'm in frame here. I'll step back a little bit. So down here on the El Dorado River, Lake Champlain is very choppy when there's a lot of boat traffic. Lake Okeechobee's like that though. You know, it's, you know, you never know what it's going to throw at you as far as traffic. It's summertime. Well, it feels like summertime out here, we'll put it that way. He feels small. I don't know, he's swimming at me right now. It's probably another little flathead from the feel of it. I caught one earlier today. It was 34 inches. If this is a flathead, there he goes. He's fighting there. If this is a flathead, he's really small. I imagine it's either a small blue or a channel. But I've been sitting in this flat for probably about a good 30 minutes. Oh, another flathead. And then boom, there it is. Second flatty of the day for me. Woo! It's the second flatty of the day for me. I knew this spot would be possibly producing just because of the water changes here. He's not the biggest flatty in the world. Beautiful coloring on that fish though. I mean, if you just look at him, this is why I love flathead catfish, man. Just the color on him is just beautiful. The camouflage with that white belly where they just sit on the ground all day long. This is probably one of my #1 favorite fish to catch. I love it. Lake of the Woods is really doing us some good here today. But we're fishing with the 5.7 Simecat rods. These are rods that Justin had, and he wanted us to try them out for the kayak. We have been extremely impressed with these rods. Great quality. The fight is amazing. You know, we're using heavy and medium heavy rods, and I'm telling you right now, even the medium heavies, I pulled probably about a 80-90 pound log up earlier, and I mean, I pulled that joker vertically straight up. I wish I had it on camera because it was probably the biggest catch we're gonna get down here, but it was pretty awesome.
All right, guys, early in the AM on day 2. That's Mr. Warden in front of me, aka Jesse O'Neill, aka got scared the shit out of by a beaver last night. Guys, what's Jesse got?
That's day 2. We're out here fishing. I'm dragging some rods, doing a little bit of bass fishing. Mr. Bell sitting right here beside me. First fish of the day. A little spot, man. We've been on these guys for the last 2 days. They're so fun to catch. And he's gone. They're so fun to catch. They're not really fighters, but they are feisty.
Oh yeah, guys. Oh yeah. Look at this guy. These spots are just so fun, man. Been having a blast with these spots, dudes. Check them out, dudes. Check out that pretty fish. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
So this is definitely the biggest bass we've caught all trip. Oh, he's a good one. Oh, give him a little drag here. Oh, that is a ton. I don't have a net. I only got him hooked in the back. Hey! Hold on.
Calm down, buddy.
Really good one.
Yeah.
About a 2-pounder. A good fish. Look at the bite mark on his back, boy. Good God.
Something got a hold of him?
Something got a hold of him. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it, but right there, that's a catfish or a turtle. Something got a hold of the back of him. I mean, his whole tail's crushed.
He's still healthily active.
Yeah, still healthy. Good looking, solid fish. Probably about 2 pounds.
There's another one, dudes. Ripping the spots, ripping the spots, ripping the spots. It's absolutely amazingly fun. Check out this little guy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Having a blast.
Those little bass guys, I watched him bust a top out there. They're right in front of him. They're doing some schooling. Another little spot. Little guys, man, we're catching these little dinks, but it's still better than getting skunked waiting for catfish.
There's another one. Yes, sir. Oh my gosh, I'm having a blast, guys. This is a little more decent one here. Biggest of the morning so far for me. Alright guys, so just repeat tearing up these little bass out here. And it is a blast. I'm not gonna stop. I'm not hunting for bigger bass. This is so much fun. It's every other cast. So, having a blast here, dudes. Jesse's on them too, so let's keep going.
Alright guys, so I'm going on a ride right now. Not really sure what I hooked into, but it is yanking me all over the damn lake. I just threw my bass line out, and I look back and my rod's going straight to the water on my cat rod. It's not a monster catfish by no means, but it's definitely pretty cool to catch it. All we've caught since we've been down here catfish wise is flatheads and channels, so it's been an interesting day. I'm sitting here in this little flat of water, about 14 feet. Ooh, ooh, oh God. And I hooked into something a lot bigger than what I thought it was when I first started reeling him in. Oh my boy. I don't know if it's a catfish or what, but it's on my 8-pound line, so I'm trying to just let him run. It's either a catfish or a double-digit bass. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Catfish on my Ned rod. Look at that. Catfish on the old Ned rod. That's something right there. Thought I done hooked a monster bass. Here all it was, an old channel cat. Another small bass. I'd like to get some catfishing done, but people on this lake have no respect for you in a kayak. I literally had somebody drag across my lines out here when I was drifting a minute ago. I'd say he was striper fishing, 2 guys in a pontoon. It's been like that since we've been here. They just have no respect for you in a kayak, and it's getting real freaking old, man. You know, our game plan had to get switched. We had to find somewhere else to fish for the weekend because everything's closed down, and we're out here just getting beat to death. I mean, there's a pontoon coming down right now, and he's literally 30 yards from the freaking bank, and there's a whole lake behind him. I don't know, man. I'm not impressed.
You know, one of the hardest things about being a YouTuber is just putting out videos, because people want to snipe your spots more than they want to watch your videos. You know, people watch my videos, thanks for showing me your spots, where you at, like everybody just asking all the questions, not like back in the day, I got into it because it was a good way for me to document what I was doing, and it's a free hard drive, man. I mean, I get to put up all my videos. I guess I could just make them private, and but yeah, tired of burning my own spots, man. That's why I've been telling y'all I'm on every other lake in America this past few hours, but yeah, it's just difficult, man, because people don't give a shit about you. They give a shit about stealing what you do. And that's my fault for putting it out. I understand that completely. I understand that I'm burning my own spots, but, you know, when it comes to Catawba River, I'm not too worried about it because, you know, my dad and my granddad was taking the ferry across the river before they even built the bridges. You know, I go back to the 1800s fishing that river when it comes down to my family. So I'm not really worried about that. I ain't burning nobody's spots. I ain't burning your spot. I ain't burning my spot. I'm burning my damn grandpa's spot, and he's a passed away man. And God bless his soul because he got to fish the river before all us got on it. And when I mean us, yeah, I'm a part of the problem. But you know, I don't ever tell nobody where I'm at when I'm on other parts of the Catawba, but that upper Catawba, man, that ain't nobody on YouTube's fault. That ain't nobody on anywhere's fault. That's the city of Rock Hill and the city of Fort Mill building about 500 to 1,000 houses up and down the river over the past year or two, and the river tourism increasing, and all the tubing traffic and all the assholes out there drinking their beer and throwing their bottles in the water. And you know, I ain't worried about the upper Catawba. Everybody knows about the upper Catawba. Hell, if you ever bought a kayak, that's probably the first place you went, man. You don't go to the lakes where all these boats are. You go down there. You know, I ain't teach nobody how to do that. Ain't nobody teach me how to do that. Anybody bank fishing realizes at some point I need to get out there. And most of them figure out the cheapest way to get out there is to buy a kayak. And that's true until you start buying kayaks like me and Jesse. And then it's then you're in a bass boat all of a sudden. But yeah, it's just interesting how people do, man. People don't. Fishermen ain't got no respect for each other. I said it in my last video. Fishermen hate each other. And that's the damn truth, man. I've been in so many clubs. I've left so many clubs. And it's all because these people are more worried about winning their little tournaments or not burning their spots that they'll literally get rid of their friends over it. They'll literally snitch out their friends and create enemies with people that could have been lifelong friends, man. And it is so ridiculous, man. It is so ridiculous. I've seen some friendships go down the drain all because somebody had to win that damn tournament, you know what I mean? Alright guys, so we're going to reveal the funniness at the end of the video here. Me and Jesse driving home from Lake Greenwood. I know we had a lot of people say that we was on Santee this weekend. And unfortunately, we were not. Would we love to be? Yes. Yeah, but we kept getting that questions where we was at, so we put 1,000 different locations in the video.